Welcome to the Bristol Bash here on the Q&J Show, brought to you by Evan Gilbert Photography. We're with the Donut Box Truck Series tonight, as we are usually on Sundays. Joined in the booth for the qualifier race, I have Blake Hutchinson of Hutchinson Motorsports. Blake, how you doing tonight, buddy?
I'm doing great, Quinten. I'm ready to watch these guys junk each other.
This is going to be awesome for sure. Now, Blake, you're already qualified into the main later tonight, the 100-lapper. You're going to be starting fourth. How's the truck feeling tonight, bud?
Yeah, well, I kind of snuck in on a technicality. I planned on having to race my way through the qualifier, and I was pleased to find out we were able to snag one of these locked spots. But honestly, I was out there for practice earlier. I felt okay at first, and I went back out, and I feel terrible.
Well, at least you have some time to watch some other drivers make their way through it, get some cockpit views and such. And we have 21 cars right now, all of them vying for 6 spots. There are 9 drivers that are already qualified. Aaron Poplin, he's going to start second in the main. Blake, like I said, you will start 4th. Cody Moore will start 6th. Jesse Becker 7th. JT Tinker 8th. Andrew Martz 9th. Franklin Warner 10th. Evan Gilbert in 12th. And Mike Powell, the last auto qualifying driver, in 15th. Format's going to work kind of like this. There's a first, second, and third qualifier from this race. That is first, second, and third at lap 25. Will leave the race. They have qualified for the main. The second qualifier will start in third. First qualifier will start in 13th. And the third qualifier will start in 14th. At lap 50, which is the end of this race, the first 3 at that point will also qualify. The fourth qualifier is going to start on the pole. So, Blake, my question to you is, do you see some guys maybe trying to game this system here and say, yeah, I think I'm going to make it anyway, so let's go for the pole and not really push as hard at lap 25?
Oh, most definitely, Quinten. I mean, if I was out there and I was actually fast enough to have a shot at that, that's definitely what I would be doing.
That makes 2 of us. Absolutely. Well, let's get some drivers up here in the booth during our warm-up period. And as always, we want to start with our league president, Cody Moore. We'll get him into the booth here in just a second. Cody, Quinten, and Blake in the booth. Do you got us?
Yes, sir.
Wow, that was quite the word jumble I just had. Sorry about that, guys. Cody, we just gave a rundown on the format tonight. Why don't you give us a rundown of what we can expect at the Donut Box Truck Series this season?
Well, hopefully some good hard racing. I'm really excited. It looks like we're going to be averaging about a 25 to 30 car field based on the interest so far. We'll get a better knowledge of that next week. Got a big group tonight trying to race their way in for what should be a very interesting race here at Bristol. No faster pairs. It's going to be a new change. We're going to try it this season here at Bristol. If it doesn't go well, we'll change it back and give them 1 at Daytona. But for now, 0 faster pairs to try to get cleaner racing and people trying to take it a little easy and save their stuff.
I am 100% behind no faster pairs personally. I think you don't get faster pairs in real life. You shouldn't get it in virtual racing. So I'm all for that charge. I'm hoping it goes well. Blake, what do you got for Cody tonight, buddy?
Well, the only thing I was kind of thinking, this event's definitely something different. I was wondering what kind of gave you the idea to do this kind of format, Cody.
So we actually did something a little bit similar in our short track series, the modified series, before that died out. And the difference is, for the modified series, it was heats to race your way in instead of just one long race. And then we actually did a bunch of inversions throughout the actual race, kind of like what they used to do in I think it was 2017 and 2018 All-Star races. We decided we wanted to simplify it down a little bit for this preseason race and not have all that. But we still wanted that race your way in aspect. And then the fan vote, we wanted to get the viewers and everyone involved, get the drivers' families involved, try to get more interest in it. So that's why we decided, we'll get 1 in via fan vote.
And that's going to be awesome. The link for the fan vote will be posted in the chat throughout the race, so definitely make sure to check on that. And a reminder, only vote for 1 driver. If you vote for multiple, then your vote is voided out. So Cody will be posting that in the chat on the stream here throughout this race. Cody, I assume we will have a stage break at lap 25, correct?
Yes, sir. So caution will be thrown at lap 25. The top 3 drivers will park as they are qualified for the main race. And then from then on, it's top 3 at the checkered flag.
Awesome. Well, hey, Cody, last question for you before I send you back down to your team chat. Who you got tonight in this qualifier race to be starting on the pole for the main?
Oh man, what's that? That was the fourth finisher, right?
That's
or the
right.
fourth qualifier.
That's why that's a challenging
Oh,
question
man.
because that's someone's got to play the game.
Yeah, I think I really think that it's going to be a surprise finisher. I don't think it's going to be one of the faster guys. I got a feeling some of these faster guys, like I bet the 3 fastest will keep it clean and get into on this first round. I think the 4th is going to be someone you're not expecting. If I had to lay money, I'd say probably one of these newer guys. Honestly, probably either if Ethan and Cam don't make it in on the first round, I could see one of them taking the 4th place or the 4th qualifying spot for tonight.
Awesome, man. Well, hey, good luck in the feature. We will see you on that race, and we're going to send you back down. All right, buddy?
Thank you much, sir.
And that was Cody Moore, your league president, giving us a rundown. Blake, I might have to agree with him. We might have a surprise. There's a lot of new names this season, and I'm sure that Blake agrees with me here as he broadcasts as well. We're going to have some trouble with some pronunciations. So.
Yeah, well, I definitely agree with you. But one thing I noticed, Maverick Davis, he's probably the fastest car out here, in my opinion. I mean, week in and week out, that guy's always competing for wins. But he did elect not to qualify, so he's going to be starting around 20th or so, however many cars we have in this qualifier. So I'm not sure if he'll be able to work his way up to the top 3 in 25 laps. So he might have a shot at winning the 50-lapper. So you never know.
Maybe that's a strategy call. And with that in mind, as we still have about 4 minutes left, let's get us a driver up into this chat. Maverick, Quinten, and Blake in the booth. You got us, bud.
Oh, what's up?
Welcome to the show. You did not auto-qualify to the feature, and you didn't run a qualifying lap here for this qualifying race. Is that a strategy call, maybe trying to get that lap 50 first place?
Absolutely not. I got loose off of turn 4, and yeah, that did not go well.
So the booth is proven wrong. It's not a strategy call, guys. It's a skill issue.
A skill issue, 100%.
Awesome. Well, how's the truck feeling tonight? You feeling confident you're going to qualify here into that next race?
No, I don't.
Well,
I mean, this thing feels like a pile of junk. You don't turn too well. I don't really get on the power too well. I'm pretty certain it's this new paint scheme. I'm down like 50 horsepower. The certified junk mobile. I don't know. I'll be surprised if we get a good finishing spot here, but I'll do my best and not try and wreck anybody.
Well, hopefully you don't prove the booth wrong, because I think both of me and Blake chose you to qualify either in the first or second round of qualifying here. Blake, what you got for Maverick?
I don't really have too much. I was kind of hanging out with Maverick a little bit earlier during practice, and he was kind of walking me through some setup changes because I as well thought my truck was a lump of junk. But during practice, Maverick was definitely making big gains, and I definitely expect him to figure things out here and be able to put up a good fight.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, Maverick, good luck tonight. Hopefully we will be seeing you later tonight in the feature.
Thanks, buddy. I'll try.
That was Maverick Davis, the booth pick to make it through. Let's see, who do we want to get in here?
Ethan Viavu in the chat around here somewhere?
I'm not seeing him.
That is fast.
I'm thinking we're going to pull up our current fan vote. If it ended now,
yeah.
Who would be in the race? That'd be Cody Curran. Cody, Quinten, and Blake in the booth. You got us, bud.
Yeah, I got you. What's up?
Well, right now you are leading the fan vote to qualify through. You want to try to depend on that tonight, or you think you're going to make it through on speed?
I mean, I would love to make it through on speed, but I mean, it's good to have that backup thought in the back of my mind that, if I don't make it, I've still got that.
Absolutely. No pressure, What is what? Oh, we junk it. No worries. I got the fans on my side. What makes you think you're so popular with the fans here, man?
Honestly, I don't know. I just shared it on Facebook, and I guess everyone likes me.
Love it, man. Mike, what you got for Cody?
Something I've noticed, Cody's made some humongous gains here, especially in the truck series. He's been very fast the last few weeks I've seen him out on the track. Like at Dover, he was one of the fastest guys, and here at Bristol during practice, he put up the quick time. So, Cody's definitely got the speed to qualify in without the fan vote. But it's going to be interesting to see what he's got for us tonight.
Well, buddy, put up a show for us. We'll send you back down. Remind me, are you MDM?
I am.
Okay, just making sure. I thought that's where I pulled you from, but didn't want to put you in the wrong one. Good luck tonight, buddy. We'll hopefully be seeing you later tonight in the main.
Thank you.
And that was Cody Kern, your current fan vote leader. All right, Blake, we got 33 seconds of warm-up left, 50 laps at Bristol. I'm going to throw a question out to you, over, under on cautions tonight.
Well, practice wasn't very pretty earlier, I will say, So this 50-lap race, we got, 20 some odd cars or something?
21, I think.
I'm going to say, I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. I'm going to say it's going to get clean by the end. I'm going to say 5 cautions.
5 cautions. Wow, that is generous. Generous. I am going to go over on that one. Go ahead and throw in the chat over under 5 cautions. Q has over.
And that's 5, not counting the stage caution at lap 25, by the way. So I guess technically 6.
Yeah, 6. But yeah, we're talking wreck cautions. Oh boy, I had my YouTube video paused. I thought I forgot to change the overlay, and we just screwed all that up. We're actually good. Sorry, guys.
Now, Quinten, if you were Cody Kern, basically locked in on the fan vote. I just look, he's dusting the field in that fan vote. He's definitely going to win that. What would you be doing? Would you be racing hard, or are you just kind of cruising, or what?
I don't know any way to race other than hard. That's probably one of my downfalls and what gets me in the most trouble. Let's take a look at our starting grid here tonight. Ethan Vietvu and Cody Kern, 1 and 2. Row 2 is going to be Aaron Blaylock and Roger Saucier. Quinten Stokes, that's a great name, and Cam Patterson in row 3. Warren Young and Mike Poole in row 4. Chris Bishop, Chris Price, row 5. Ricky Wentworth Jr. and Josh Stodd in row 6. Row 7 is going to be Dalton Stokes and Jamie Penland, Michael Newton and Seth Whitworth. I love having Wentworth and Whitworth. That doesn't make this job hard at all. That's your row 8. Chris Mason, Maverick Davis in row 9, and I believe that rounds out the field. Everyone else qualified for the race, so we will have 18 cars here make this grid, as a couple did not, or chose not to join the race.
So Quinten, how did you scroll on that grid to show the back of the pack?
There's the buttons at the bottom. I only just figured it out last week for Dover.
Because I have not figured that out.
Yeah, that took me forever. I'll share my screen with you after the race.
Gotcha.
There's like arrow buttons at the bottom of the grid box.
Okay. But you know what, though? I'm really liking this Ethan Vietvu. I believe he's a newcomer to this series, and I've been watching him a bit today, and boy, does he look fast.
He's looked really fast. I think he'll be a lap 25 qualifier if he so chooses.
I agree.
It'll be interesting to see if anyone really plays that game, because pole is important. It's Bristol. It's not easy to pass, and it's short track mentality. I want, at Daytona, I want to be in row 3. But in Bristol, I'm a short track guy. I want the pole, and I want it now. Wow, I got to figure out better phrasing for that.
Oh, yeah. Well, we're going to find out quick how hard Cody Kern wants to race. Be on that outside front row.
That we will. Green flag out. Here we go. Great jump. Look at that. Kern is actually going to race here as he's flying around the outside. Vietvu manages to get his first place back, but it was a great jump there by Kern to start off the race. Shorten my screen a little bit here.
Looking pretty clean through the field right now. Uh-oh, we got one sideways. The 34. And he's going down Pitt Road. Just that green.
Caution does not come out, but Aaron Blaylock there.
We got another one.
And that will bring it out. Is that going to be Ricky, I believe? Ricky Wentworth Jr. Let's take a look back at that and see what happened here. Ricky got sideways, and he got a shot there from the 36, and there's Maverick Davis. And we got the 13 involved. So that was, and so many new drivers this season, I'm going to have to relearn your names. That was Whitworth that gave him a shot, put him up in to Maverick Davis. Maverick didn't seem to have too bad a damage there, so he should be okay.
That's the bad part of qualifying in the back here at Bristol. I mean, you're basically going to be caught up in everything.
Absolutely.
And Maverick Davis, he's going to have to work hard now to work his way up through the field with some damage.
I have a feeling that he's going to do it. I have done a lot of driving with Maverick Davis in the Legends series. And boy, I tell you what, he's not easy to beat. He is a short track champion, and I believe he won both short tracks we ran last season on the show. Obviously, you have a lot of experience with him in the 5150 Dirt Series.
Yep, and he's always up front. Last week we had a great race side by side. He edged me out, but I tell you what, I mean, he can race anything. I've seen him. I mean, he races. Pretty sure he can race road too. Like, he literally can run anything.
Absolutely. That was a fun one to watch. You two beating and banging off each other, door to door.
It's always fun racing with Maverick.
And that's the kind of show that we want to bring. All right, one caution, 10% of the way in the race. That tells me we're going to hit the over here tonight.
I'm kind of surprised Maverick hasn't gone into the pits to maybe repair some of that damage, but I guess he's not too worried about it.
It must not be that extensive. And again, Bristol is so much different in these cars than, say, the cookie cutter mile and a halfers that we run, or the mile tracks that we run. And so much different than the super speedways, where that little bit of damage absolutely kills your speed. There's not really a draft pack here. There isn't one. That's Bristol's my favorite track in real life to watch, because it really comes down to driver skill.
Sure, and we're about to see our choose rule here come into effect. The new choose rule here for the Donut Box Truck Series.
Looks like, did we go 1 to green there? We are 1 to green. So Cody's going to take the inside, and so is Vietvu. Roger Saucier going to be the first car on the inside lane, with Cam Patterson behind. There's Mike Poole and Quinten Stokes going to be row 3. Row 4 will have Chris Price and Warren Young. So choose rule really coming into effect. And look at that, Maverick Davis profiting from that choose rule. He's up 7 spots right now.
Everybody wanted that preferred high side, and Maverick said, I'm going to take the spots and go down low, so we're going to see what he can do with it.
Interesting to me that the high side is the preferred line. Green flag out! Curran leads us off, and a great launch there. Holding that outside well. Coming in 3 and 4, we got
one
sideways. Oh, did he save it?
Nice save.
That was Saucier. What a save. Oh, that was scary. That was a pucker moment there for Ethan Vietvu for sure. Look at this lead that Curran's built up. Running the fastest laps on the track right now. He's got 15 laps still. He's qualified. Oh, 2 cars down on the inside. It's like Michael Newton, and now we've got one sideways. That was the 13 of Newton.
Uh-oh. They're not happy on the radio here, Quinten.
Oh, let me into the dirt.
I did sneak a driver's radio up in here in the booth, and I'm hearing these drivers, and they are not happy.
Now, are they unhappy with the driving or the caution coming out?
Oh, well, let's see. The 13 there just kind of plowed into a guy that stopped on the track almost. He was unhappy, and the 36 got into him, and the 13's car is basically junk.
Yeah, that is unfortunate. And with there being no fast repairs here, that's really...
His race is basically over.
Basically over. You're done for the night, 12 laps in. But, hey, that's racing, buddy. That's I'm a big proponent of no fast repairs.
It happens. I agree, and I think it definitely helps make guys race a little bit cleaner, knowing like if I junk my car, I'm done for.
Oh, absolutely.
And I did receive word Patterson received an EOL. I believe he switched lanes before that last restart, so he's going to be going to the end of the line.
Gotcha. Okay. So Patterson back to 18th. Newton is right now 19th. Wentworth Jr. in the pits, essentially out of this race with Mike Powell.
Cam Patterson was in like the top 3 or 4 there before that caution, wasn't he?
Yep. So
That's a big pill to swallow there for Cam Patterson to lose basically 15 spots.
Oh, jeez. Luckily, he's got 37 laps to figure out how to get back to the front if he wants to qualify through. Again, don't forget, guys, the link is being posted in the chat. Make sure to check the chat to see our fan vote link.
If everybody go, once again, make sure you do 1 vote only. You do 2 votes, your vote will be voided. Go give your favorite driver a vote. We're going to see who can qualify in with the fan vote. And remember, it is important because if Cody Curran advances on speed, it's going to go to that next highest voter. So a lot of people think it's over, it doesn't matter, but it actually does.
It's not, especially with the speed Cody's showing tonight. You know, maybe we helped him by letting him know he was leading. Gave him that little, he's running really free. You know, he doesn't look to be too tense with his turns. Things look smooth. He's picking his line and sticking with it. So
definitely. Cody Moore has said it is not letting him share the link to the Facebook page, but if you go to Facebook and you guys search Donut Box Racing Leagues, you'll see it come up. You'll see a big pink donut guy racing a race car.
Yeah,
it's hard to miss.
Even just Googling Donut Box Racing Leagues will pop up the Facebook. I have tested that. So friends, family.
Look at all these guys gaining the spots for taking that inside lane.
Chris Price up 6 spots right now. Maverick Davis all the way up into 9th. Looking a little bit junky, though. That truck is seeing some better days to see the 98 live wire. So Maverick's got to hold it together here. 35 laps. Can he keep that truck in one piece and qualify through?
We're 10 laps away from the first stage. So we'll get 3 qualifiers here in about 10 laps.
Green out. Curran leads us off once again. Boy, look at that. 3/10 right off the bat. Side by side for Vietu. And Warren Young going to run the inside lane. Can he make the pass?
Looking back to the field, Maverick Davis just jumped him. Oh, we're going to have a caution. Maybe not. I thought there was a wreck. Oh, no, they're able to stay clean. Maverick Davis just dumped that green car. I'm trying to get a number.
Davis all the way up into 6th, too. And was it Blaylock, maybe?
Here, was it Bishop? Might have been Christopher Bishop.
Yep, Christopher Bishop in the 42.
I have no idea how they were able to save it. He was totally sideways. He got clipped by a car and somehow straightened it out and kept it rolling.
Excellent work there by Chris Bishop. Take a wider view angle at it because we have a great battle going on for second between Warren Young and Ethan Vietu. Warren Young at one point had the low lane. He's actually moved up to the high lane. And, he got loose. He's down on the apron. Got 4.
Davis holding in the pits there.
I think Davis blew his motor finally. Motor's officially gone for Davis. This is looking like Cody Curran's spot to lose his first transfer spot with 3 to go. Vietu managed to get around Warren Young and now is pulling away a half-second gap. Warren Young has a full second over Chris Price.
Yeah, these top 3 are basically locked in. They just got to keep it straight.
Essentially, I try not to say anything, we'll knock on wood, because I've given the broadcaster's curse plenty of times before, like we did to Maverick Davis, clearly.
Oh, yeah.
Here we go. I believe it's the end of lap
White.
25. There should
Yes,
be
sir. White flag should
coming
be
out.
waving.
We'll call it the white and green checker. And it's going to be Curran.
There it is.
So there it is. Cody Curran will be removed from the race. He is your first qualifier. He's going to start the main in 13th. Vietvu is going to start the main in 3rd. And that is Young going to be starting 14th for the 100-lap main coming up here shortly. These three
But how about that, though? The guy that wins the stage is going to be starting back in 13th, and the guy who's finished second, he's going to be up front.
Boy, I'm telling you what, maybe it's like Vietvu is gaming it a little bit because he's been fast tonight. But good on Cody, and guess what? That totally changes the dynamic of the fan vote completely. We've got cars coming into pit lanes. We see Stokes, Price, Saucier, Poole, and Mason all hit pit lane. And with that, Jamie Penland is going to take over the lead for the first time tonight in the 28.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that call. I mean, you got 25 laps with old tires out there. He's basically a sitting duck out here. I know tire wear isn't as serious here, but you still got 25 laps to go. It's going to be tough to hold those guys off.
Well, I think it's really one hell of a business decision. 7 cars stayed out, and this is not a big track. That's a lot of room to make up, you know, even in 25 laps, especially, well, it's going to be about 20, I think, when we go green, 20 or 21. With the cautions.
I was just saying, it appears, did I see Maverick Davis back up on the track? Yes, no, he's not. Never mind. I'm sorry. That was a different car. He's done for the day.
Yeah. So Maverick Davis will not qualify tonight, unfortunately. For Maverick, our broadcaster pick is out of the race.
You know, keep an eye on these guys that came out of the pits up front. That entered the pits. They're going to be taking that inside lane and probably gaining, 4 to 5 spots at least.
Well, if the guys that stayed out are smart, they try to even it up well before those guys get the opportunity. But again, it's hard to really coordinate that without some sort of Discord chat. So it's a good eye on that, Blake.
Now, Cam Patterson, I believe, is your leader now, correct? And yeah, he did serve that EOL earlier, so I can definitely see why he stayed out, trying to overcome that EOL.
I've
see how it works out.
Patterson a lap down here, and I've got Jamie Penland leading.
Oh, you're right. My bad. So he's going to need a caution and hopefully be the lucky dog for him.
It looks like he will get the wave around since he is in between.
Oh, you're right.
I think.
Yep. You're right. Yep. He'll be getting a wave around when it's 1 to green here.
So
Choose rule will be this time.
Cam's still in it. Got one car low, and Penland going to take the inside lane. Bishop going to take outside.
That's definitely our first leader here to choose that inside lane. We're going to see how he rolls with it.
Outside lane's been working well tonight. We'll see how that changes. We got Stott and Whitworth, row 2, row 3. It's Blaylock and Saucier, and so that puts Saucier, the first car that went for fresh tires in the grid. He's only 3 rows back.
He's sitting pretty right now in that 3rd row. Fresh tires should be good to go. Stay out of trouble.
Green flag out. Through turn 3. Look at this battle between Penland and Bishop. Penland's holding on, and there goes Saucier. He's already up to 3rd. Ooh, he got a little loose into the corner, maybe just didn't expect the slow up there.
Maverick Davis is back on the track, and he's in a rocket ship, but he's 6 laps down, so his night's basically over.
It's going to be really tough. Saucier looking to push it 3 wide almost. like, come on, you two. I got new tires. You're battling out on old guys. Oh, we got a caution.
Not sure what happened there.
Not seeing the car.
The Champs was off pace. I assume it was him. Yep, the Champ spun.
We'll take a look here at Ivan. And yep, he did spin right in front of Patterson. Good by him to stay on the brakes and hold the high line so everyone can get around him.
Cam Patterson, he slowly worked his way back up, and he's back in this fight here for a transfer spot.
That he is. Is he still? Oh, you know
it
what?
does say he's 11.
Yep, still got him a lap down. That's weird. Maybe he was 2 laps down or he was. You know what? I think it is actually right. He was a lap down and got the wave around, but he was in front of the lead car. There, he's going to go around again, and that'll put him back on the lead lap here in 13th.
Okay. Yep, there he goes.
Do we have any update on the fan vote that you can give me?
Let's take a look here. Cody Curran is out of the fan vote, having transferred on speed. I believe that's how it works, I assume.
It would make sense, yeah.
So, our next highest, we got a tie right now. Johnny Rincacchio is even here, number 26 car.
I do not
even see him. So he is not here. What about Anthony Emmerich? Is he out here? I don't remember seeing him either.
I don't know.
Nope. So yeah, we're gonna be going down the list here pretty far. Next up, Michael Newton with 5 votes.
Oh, and Newton is out of this race currently.
Well, he started it though, so I assume he's still eligible for the fan vote.
Yeah, he'd have to be, you'd think.
Yeah, and I believe the next race is a new session, so his car would be good to go. So yeah, Michael Newton, his car's junked. He's sitting in the middle of the infield, but you know he's campaigning for some votes.
Got to be out there beating down doors.
Yeah, I mean, you know what? I just saw him. He's in the grandstands right now, passing out flyers.
Wow, going around to the fans, really trying to get that personal touch on it.
His fate is in your hands, fans at home. If you want Michael Newton's night to continue, you need to get on there and vote for him. And if you don't want to see him, you need to get on there and not vote for him.
We've got Curran in here. He's campaigning for Mike Poole right now.
Oh, interesting. Poole right now sitting in 4th. He's hoping to transfer. Or no, 7th. I'm sorry. He's in 7th. He's got some work to do if he wants to get there on speed.
Still in a good spot, though. I mean, you got to think that winning this race right here gives you pole. So it's the difference between starting on the pole and starting, what, 16th?
Yeah, I think so. Big difference there. Yeah, you're going to see these guys racing hard at the end. There's
Absolutely.
a lot of line.
There's no reason not to race hard at this point. Bishop profits from the choose rule. He gets to go all the way up to the front row when he was back in 3rd. That's Saucier, Saucier on new tires. Look for him to run away with this one right here.
Oh, yeah.
Bishop will lead us off, and Penland behind. Stotts on new
about
tires,
11
too.
laps. Big jump.
Big jump. Great start there from Bishop. 11 to go. Stott side by side with Penland, and Penland is falling out of the transfer spot.
Look at these new tires on Saucier.
Oh,
That's just
boy.
where he's killing them.
Oh,
he turned it. He jumped him.
He dumped him.
He jumped him. Saucier had the faster tires. He didn't need to, but he said, you know what, I'm not waiting for anybody, and junks him.
We'd go back and watch that one, but we pretty much caught that whole thing live.
He just ran him over. Flat out ran him over.
Mike Newton campaigning for some votes here in the chat as well, as he's gotten dumped twice tonight.
I did just hear the 36 is getting an EOL. I assume it was a choose rule violation. I didn't hear exactly what they were saying, but
That
36 is getting an EOL.
have to be a choose rule violation.
Boy, Christopher Bishop, he has had a rough night. He's been turned 2 different times by 2 different drivers.
That
Unfortunate
time
way to
was
end his
out
night.
of the lead, too.
Worked his way up after getting dumped once and got dumped again.
That's got to hurt there.
You know, to be fair, I don't know. The guy might have came up. Bishop might have came up a little bit there, but I mean, then again, he's in the lead. You're not just going to pull over for him. Saucier probably should have lifted there, but I get it.
And it looks like Poole actually just took the lead of the fan vote.
Well, Cody Kern's campaigning must have came in clutch for him.
I've gone ahead and thrown my vote into this ring.
Well, you know what? I need to switch mine as well because I did vote for Cody. He's out of it, so I'm gonna switch mine up.
I went ahead and gave Bishop my vote. Poor guy deserves something there.
You're right. You know what? I agree with you. I'm gonna vote for Bishop. He's been dumped twice. He deserves it.
I love this. I think we should do a fan vote for the starting grid every week.
I think so as well. He's up to 3 votes here already, so he needs a handful more, and he might be good to go. Let's get Christopher Bishop back out there, guys.
He's ran a great race, that's for sure. Unfortunate strategy call may have terminated his chances. And for that,
We might have a green white. No, it won't be a green white checkered. I think it'll be maybe a green 2 laps, then checkered.
I think we will have a green white check. I'm going to reckon that. I think another caution is going to come out here with guys racing really hard.
You're right.
Chris, we're going to give a shout out to you. Sorry for the wrecking and to your night. Maybe next time, bud. I love those buttons.
Got to use them when you can.
Absolutely.
Choose roll coming this time. 96 going to the inside as well as 28.
That's Stott and Penland. Saucier and Chris Price going to take the outside. Chris Price has been fast tonight. Mike Poole on the outside as well. Quinten Stokes takes the inside row 3. A little bit jumbled behind.
Yeah, something's going on here.
Gotta love
There
Maverick
we go.
Davis's tenacity here.
Yeah, why not race it out, you know?
Yeah, got nothing to lose.
Sitting 6 laps down. Who knows? Maybe it'll be another Robbie Gordon situation. Maybe he'll pass the leader and do some burnouts at the end of the race, even if he doesn't win.
That'd be awesome. Green flag out. Saucier with the huge launch.
Oh, we're 3 wide.
3 wide already.
Whoa. Smart move to lift.
Wow, that was scary for a moment. Saucier holding on to this lead. Stokes falling in to 5th place here. He's going to try to get around Penland there. And you see the 84 Mike Poole has fallen off heavily on the outside. Bad start there. There's Penland into the wall. Penland, green white checker coming out.
And that just junked the back of the field.
Oh,
I'm not sure if Poole is running on old tires. I know Cam Patterson is, and I can tell Cam Patterson is dropping off quick.
Penland had that was old tires, and that's going to cost Jamie Penland. Chris Mason caught up in that as well.
There's really not too many cars left. If I'm in the middle of the pack right now, I'm probably going in to get some tires and just try it out.
Yeah, there's no reason to go for. In fact, if I'm any car right now, track position, unless you're in the top 3 anyway, track position no matter, buddy. You need them tires. You need them now.
If I'm in like 6th or back, I mean, I'm definitely going in.
Shit, if I'm in 4th, I'm going. I think Stokes is on newer tires, so maybe not. But yeah, Patterson's got to go. I would say Dan.
One thing, the 96 has been choosing the inside line, so you know you're not going to get up to the front row.
Right.
We're going to see him go inside most likely. So yeah, the front lane's going to be covered up, front row. Yeah, you definitely need tires if you're in the back or in the middle.
See Maverick Davis pulling down pit lane. No other car is going to listen to us.
Nobody. Ah, man, if you're in the back, there is no reason. Like the guys in the very back, like, it's just very questionable to not get, unless you only get one set here. I'm not sure, actually.
I think
Possible they only get one set and they used it. I'm not sure.
I think at the end of this race, we will forego the winning driver interviews, and we'll pull Cody Moore up to confirm our fan vote winner. It's probably the best way to go about that.
I think so, because those change quickly, so my vote might be different than his. His is the only one that matters. Bishop is still trailing at the moment, though. Mike Newton has 5. Newton's out there, isn't he? Oh, yeah, he wrecked it earlier,
yeah,
so
yeah.
he's technically, I believe, if my numbers are correct, I believe that would make Newton your fan vote. Unless Cody Moore wants to do it different, and
Oh, boy.
who knows?
Yeah, Mike Poulis got 7. Newton's got 8.
Oh, yep, so Bishop's basically done for. I believe he's still got 3.
Yeah, this fan vote's getting spicy, though. Oh, boy.
We get 3 green, white, checkered options. Quinten, do you think there's going to be another one? This is just the first.
Well, 9 cars. I'm going to reckon we have another one. Yeah, I would.
Wouldn't surprise me.
It wouldn't surprise me at all. And there we see that's going to be Price going inside. You've got, I believe, Stokes hit the inside lane. He'll be row 2. Saucier and Stott take outside. Row 3 is Whitworth, and I believe that is Daniel Keown. Buddy, I'm sorry. You got one of those names.
This is definitely Saucier's race to lose right here. He's been the class of the field this second half for sure.
Oh, absolutely. Especially with the restart control. He's just been smoking everybody. Half-second gain in 1 lap here. Here we go.
We got a lot of space in the field here.
Green white checker coming on out. Great jump again by Saucier.
He is gone.
Stott side by side. Cam Patterson makes
Green
it over
white.
the center. Green white. Oh, and there goes Cam Patterson around. We're going to have another green white checker as he gets turned by Quinten Stokes.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, Quinten didn't do anything wrong. There's just nowhere to go. Like, coming out 3 wide, it's just not going to happen.
It's a recipe for disaster at Bristol. You can't blame him, though. I mean, it's a green white checker, and he's got to make some money moves there.
Yep. I mean, honestly, he probably should have lifted for the 96 there, and he put himself in a bad position. But, again, it's the end of the race. He's trying to make something happen.
Patterson officially out. Jamie Penland's come back out onto the track 1 lap down.
Boy, Quinten, it might come down to whoever still has a rolling car at the end of this thing. He's going to transfer in.
I tell you what, that's the beauty about no fast repairs. It will take 3 to 4 weeks for the drivers to get used to that, and suddenly aggressive moves won't happen.
Uh-huh.
But I'm all for
like
it.
an enduro race.
Oh, absolutely.
Seth Whitworth has received an EOL penalty. I did not hear what for. I assume it's probably a choose rule violation, most likely, but not 100%.
And that's going to be his second of the race here, I believe.
Yeah, it will. One thing to remember, those EOLs do put you not only at the back of the field, but it's behind all the lap cars as well. So, I mean, that's very pricey.
It tough. That makes it very tough.
Because last car on the lead lap, he'd only be back in, 8th position. But going behind the lap cars, that's going to put him pretty far back there.
It'll put him in 9th starting. So inside, well, I guess it's dependent on choose rule as well.
Yeah.
Boy, our pit lane right now is absolutely littered with trucks.
There's a party going on down there right now.
Damn right. I wonder who's got the beer, because I'll be down at that pit stall directly after this race. We're getting word from the infield ambulance crew there that Cam Patterson is okay after the shot to the
Thank
wall.
God.
A little bumped and bruised here, and his ego has a broken back.
Just a bad racing deal there for Cam. Up 3 wide and just nowhere for any of them to go, and he was the guy in the middle, so he's the one that gets jumped.
Boy. But we'll give him a good old pat on the back here and golf clap for a nice try.
Came through some adversity there, took that EOL, had to skip some pit options he could have had, but worked his way back up and just fortunately wrecked it. How about the bottom lane here?
Wow, yeah.
2 of the top 3.
Price and Stott. That's going to give Quinten Stokes, he's got to choose outside, which he did.
Mm-hmm.
And these are the 4 cars on the newest tires here.
96 must like that inside line because he's been choosing it a lot lately.
I'll tell you what, Stokes has been fast. And I'm all for another Quinten making it into the feature, so I can avoid saying his name like the plague. If you voted the over on cautions, you have won your pride. I don't have any sort of prize, but you won. Pace car off the surface. A little gap there between Stott and Price on the inside. Great launch from Saucier, and look at Stokes. He's up into a transfer spot.
See how this finishes out. We do have an option for one more green white checkered. Hopefully we don't need it. Coming to the white though here soon.
Stokes did get down and cover up over Stott, and right now it's going to be Saucier, Price, and Stokes. Will Saucier get the pole? Coming down the backstretch on the final lap. Those are your transfer spot winners. Saucier will start the feature on the pole. Price will start in 11th, and Stokes will start in 16th. What a race. We'll throw up the results and let us try to get Cody Moore into the booth to give us our official...
Cody's tallying up the votes right now as we speak.
Cody, Quinten, and Blake in the booth. You got us, buddy?
Yes, sir.
I know you are tallying up the votes, and we will let you announce our fan vote winner and transfer spot live here on the Q&J show.
All right. Let's see here. To make sure I've got it accurate, I am pulling it up on 2 different spots to make sure there's no differentiation for last-minute votes.
Big deal.
Let's see here.
I feel like we need a...
Oh, man. I am showing on my end, obviously Cody Curran with the most, but he's... Oh, there it is. Mike Poole will be voted in with the fan vote with 8 votes. Christopher Bishop and Mike Newton were tied at 7, but Mike Poole will get in.
Well, let's get
Cody
Mike.
Curran got his buddy in.
Mike, it's Quinten, Cody, and Blake in the booth. You are our fan vote winner, and you will transfer to the feature.
He might not be here.
He's not very excited, is he, Quinten?
No,
Hang on.
he's
I'm
not.
sorry, guys. I didn't believe it.
Yeah, you're in, brother. 8 votes.
Awesome. I didn't even see them coming in, so that's sweet.
Congratulations, brother. We will see you in the feature. Good luck to all 3 of you. You all be racing. We'll see you here in just a minute again on the Q&J show.
Yes, sir. Thank you much.
Well, Cody Curran worked hard to get his buddy in, and it definitely paid off. Able to get his buddy in by 1 single vote.
Boy, I tell you what, that was some campaigning he did in the crowd. And we're going to throw it to our brief intermission period. Blake, thank you so much for joining me in the booth. That was so much fun. You've got to join me in the booth more often, man. Anytime you don't feel like racing, you just come up here and bullshit with me. I love it.
Oh, yeah, it is definitely a blast. I definitely look forward to doing it in the future. I'd say hopefully I can talk to you later, but trust me, I know that's not going to happen here. I'll be lucky if I can finish the race.
I got fingers crossed on it, man. You're starting 4th tonight, correct?
Yeah.
Well, just as we saw in this race we just watched, keep that nose clean. You're probably going to have some luck. There will be some cars that won't make it. Go get you a win tonight, buddy.
We'll see what happens, Quinten, but good job, buddy.
Thanks, Blake.